Well, how y'all doing? It's Wednesday. I had life threw me a curveball yesterday. Had to take care of business, so I did. Well, it's not a good Wednesday. Everybody knows what happened by now. Everybody's heard the news. The shooting in Alexandria, Virginia, at the Republican baseball practice field, where Congressman Scalise, I think his name was Scalise, was shot along with 4 other people. And that's not acceptable. It's not acceptable on either side. No, violence is never acceptable in protest of anything. We can't solve things by shooting each other. It just makes more misery. And we've got enough misery in this world that we don't need more heaped on. So this is not a time when we need to be pointing right or left and figuring out who's against who. That's bullshit. Everybody on the right and everybody on the left should condemn this for what it is. Somebody misguided. Somebody picked up a gun who shouldn't have and used it the way it wasn't intended. It's just, I don't know what to say about that shit. You know, it happens all the time. It happened out in San Francisco today too. You know, 4 people dead out there, 5. You know, from workplace violence in a UPS facility out in San Francisco. It's not good. You know, when people take the violence, it ends up with just heartache all around. Everybody suffers with that shit. That's not to say that there ain't those that will try to use it. And they're already potting out. Newt Gingrich, for one. Newt, you ought to keep your mouth shut. Coming out there talking about it's a part of a pattern of growing violence on the left, he said. A pattern of growing violence on the left. Yeah. Where were you, Newt, there, buddy, when them 2 guys got killed up in Portland trying to defend those little Muslim girls? Or where were you when the guys in Kansas City got shot? 2 Indian fellows got killed. I didn't see you standing up or nothing like that. No, you kept your mouth shut, but Lord have mercy, there's a guy on the left that may have done this, and you're going to take it for what it's worth, Newt. You're a disgusting scumbag. And so is that Stephen King, that guy that we've talked about before, the guy that plants his rebel flag right on his desk so he can flip you the bird. Yeah, he's also one. Increased violence from the left, he said. Yeah, you better take a look around. There's increased violence all over this country. And it doesn't matter if it comes from the right or the left. It needs to stop. And the people like these, they don't help. They're just trying to take that, whatever little nugget they can get, and run with it as far as they can. They demonize the left. They do it all the time. Anyway, what else is going on? Well, we saw Jeff Sessions in the news. Oh, Jeff getting up there to testify. Well, poor old Jeff. Ain't it pitiful? He suffers from CRS. He can't remember shit. He can't remember a damn thing that he had meetings with anybody. He doesn't recall. What the hell are you doing as Attorney General? You seem like you're senile there, buddy. Maybe you need to retire, Jeff. Get out of there. You know, if you can't remember, shit, I can remember meetings with my commanding officer 20 years ago. I can tell you what that meeting was about. Yeah, if you meet with somebody important, it sticks in your head, Jeff. So your little CRS shit, when he wasn't saying that, I can't remember. Well, he was pulling off executive privilege. Well, the president don't want me to talk about it. Did he tell you that? No. Well, then tell us what you know. Well, I can't do that. Because he might in the future. What are you doing? Signaling Batman up there, telling Trump there to execute executive privilege so you don't have to run your mouth? Why don't you just talk, buddy? Let us know what you really know. Let us know what was going on between that little meeting right before that Comey meeting. And when Comey came to you and asked, and you said, oh, he's an ultimate pro. Comey knows what he was doing. I didn't have to worry about leaving him alone with the president. No, I didn't have to do nothing about that, no. But then when it comes to the Comey firing, oh, were you and Rosenstein? Oh, y'all had already talked about that even before y'all were sworn in, about getting rid of Comey. So how could he be both? He's utter fool for the office over there. He can't do nothing. Or he's the ultimate pro. Either one there, Jeffy boy. You pick one instead of bouncing back and forth. Anyway, I didn't get to see a whole lot of news. I've been rather busy the last 2 days. This is going up late today. I did see in the news where Betsy DeVos is in the news. What's Betsy in there for? Well, Betsy's in there. She's trying to do away with the Obama program. Obama had a program that if you were a student, you made a loan to go to school, but that the place that you got your loan was involved in fraud and misconduct on cheating you out of a higher interest rate or something that you weren't supposed to be done, well, then you could get that forgiven because you dealt with a crook. But Betsy DeVos stood up and said, it doesn't matter if a businessman is a crook or not, they need their money. Crooks need their money too. That's what Betsy DeVos says. She's dumping that rule. She doesn't want it in that Obama rule in there. So, you know, if a company uses misconduct and fraud to get you to sign a piece of paper on a student loan, well, that's okay with Betsy. It makes money. Anyway, what else is happening? Well, Donnie Dick, boy. Donnie Dick never knows when to shut up. And that's going to continue for the rest of his life, I imagine. Remember when the health care bill went through Congress? And he got all them guys out there in the Rose Garden, and he stood up there and said, this is the win we wanted, and blah, 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 tooting themselves in them. Oh, that was just a regular old fun festival out there for him. Well, what does Trump come out and say? That the health care bill the Republicans passed in the House is mean. It's mean. It needs more money for programs. Are you shitting me? Are you shit? There's Donald Trump in a heartbeat right there. He'll praise whatever the shit it is you got when he don't know crap about it. And then when the tables find out, oh, it's not so, oh, that's a mean bill and I'm against it. You can't have it both ways, Donnie boy. That's what your problem is. Everything you do is a cotton-picking lie. It's just, sheesh. There ain't no serving this guy. Nothing. Nothing. It's all a lie. It's all made up bullshit with him. He'll baffle you with bullshit and they eat it up. Like I told you all the other day, the Republicans eat that shit up. They're not about to investigate anything, find out anything, or question anything. All they know is Donald Trump tweeted some shit, and they're going to suck it up. And that's disgusting. And we need to work every day until we get this man out of office to get him out of our house because he stinks it up every day. Like I said, I was busy the last couple of days here, and hopefully that's all done and taken care of, and I won't have to worry about it for a while. Anyway, get back on track tomorrow. This is not going to be a very long video. I'm going to go up and take a shower and stuff and get cleaned up and relax the rest of the evening. And I suggest you do the same thing. We need to stay active in our politics and stay active in our protest. But there's no place in our protest for violence on either side. On either side. So we need to push that message all the time. We want to rise up. We want to resist. We want to throw this man out of my house. This man disgusts me. He's nothing but a liar. But we can't be getting violence in there. We have to get him out the right way, the legal way. Impeach his ass. Get him for obstruction of justice because that's what he does every day. Get him for stealing money. That's what he does every day. It ain't hard to pin something on this guy. He's making money left and right off this presidential shit. And that's exactly what it is to him, presidential shit. It doesn't matter about the country or anything else. It just matters what Donnie Dick wants and what the money grubbers up there in Washington get. And anyway, I'll get into the news. We'll have a better rant tomorrow. We'll get into something what really happened. Instead of stumbling through this, I just didn't want to go 2 days without saying hello to the family. So let's do this. Let's teach peace. Let's protest. Let's resist, but do it peacefully. And it's the only way to go. It's the only way that'll get the job done. Anyway, y'all have a good day. We'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll have plenty to talk about. Hopefully it won't have anything to do with gun violence. And y'all keep them people in your thoughts tonight and hope the best for them. Because both in California and in D.C. Because it happens all too many times across this country. We'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Oh, like, share, and subscribe. John Bertavaux, my YouTube channel. The reason I remembered that was because today is my IT guy's birthday. 26 years old. My son turns 26, and so he's got the day off. So they're up there at the Texas State Aquarium today, I think, looking at the fish and stuff. They opened up a new part of that. If you ever get down to Corpus Christi, Texas State Aquarium, I highly recommend it. It's a nice place to go and see. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe. John Bertavaux, a Blue Dot in Texas on YouTube. My fan book page, John Brindlevold Speaks. Don, you're doing... Don, I got to get with you, buddy. I'm behind on everything. My Patreon and my Twitter, all that stuff I do to keep trying to get this movement going and motivate each other every day to try to progress towards getting this man out of our house. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.